Hello guys. Today my vlog is about credit score. So I will just share on how or what I've learned about it during my stay here in US for over a year. So it's also one of the culture shock here because when we came in America, we have to find our own car, we have to find our apartment initially. So every time we apply for that, they were already asking for our credit score. So for me, it was like, ano yun? Para saan? So credit score is like your standing kung maganda yung ability mo to pay on time, or like how you manage your expenses, your credits. So it has actually a impact on your ability to apply for mortgages, for loan and all. So technically, I don't have any idea on how to build my credits. And actually, hindi ko naman pinressure yung sarili ko na yun yung una kong gagawin from the very start. I know there would be a certain time to build a good credit score. So, I would just share my experience about it. So, of course, when you came here, you will start for zero. So, zero is like, syempre, wala. Wala kang standing. You cannot apply for such loan or mortgages. So, there is corresponding status for that. Like, I'm not very sure about it, but like, I'm not sure if it's 600 below, your status would be poor. And then like, 600 or, I'm not pretty sure about it, like 600 or something, you'd be on average status. And when you reach 700 and above, you'll be on a good standing. So you have a lot of chances to apply for a good mortgage. You will have a low APR for your car and for your house. So it really helps, and it has an impact on your actually life. For me nga, you don't need to be rich here. You need to have a good standing. You need to have a good credit score in order to live here in America. So, sadly, yun talaga that is what is happening here. So, everything is relying on your credit score. Everything will rely on your credit score. So, when we started here, syempre, yun nga, zero ka, but we need to get our own car. So, the agency that I had, they tied us up on a credit union, which is Advancial. And then Advancial, usually credit unions, hindi lang naman Advancial yung credit unions. Like here in Cincinnati, we have SinFed and everything. You can search that kung ano yung mga credit unions na available sa state nyo or sa city niyo. Usually, credit union is like a small bank. So, they can give you or approve you for a mortgage loan without a lot of requirement. Like, one of the requirement is your credit standing nga. So, usually, credit union like Advancial and SinFed, they can approve you even you don't have a credit score yet. And there are some also that, like my apartment, they also approve me to rent an apartment even I don't have a credit score. So, but technically, even the house, the car, they need to check your credit score. What else? Credit score. As soon as you get a loan, like as soon as you had a mortgage loan, like initially I got my car loan, that's the time that you were able to start building your credit score, because there is a like Transunion and what you call this, Transfax, or ano ba yung isa? May mga certain authority that checks your credit union. Once your way of paying your bills, your mortgage, the way you pay it, like you pay it on time, they will report it to these authorities, and they will categorize you on this kind of credit score. So with that, in order to track my credit score, I was using Credit Karma. It's a free app. It teaches you how to build your credits. It will offer you loans wherein you can build a credit as well. And then, ano pa ba? Marami siyang teaching doon. Even filing the tax, you can do it on your Credit Karma. There are other apps, but I'm only using Credit Karma. It's a free app. So, I highly suggest that you download it. You had an app like this because you can track your credit score. You know kung ano yung weakness mo, kung bakit hindi ka makapag-build ng good credit score, and you know your strength as well. What else? So when I went here on my assigned state, nung dumating na ako dito sa Cincinnati, that's the first thing that I do. I opened a real bank, because what I had is only Advantial. Advantial is just a credit union. It's just a small, it's not actually, yeah, it's a small bank, but I want a real bank talaga. So, when I came here in Cincinnati, it's one of the goal also that I did. I opened an account for Chase Bank. So, kahit magkano lang talaga, isa ito sa reason kung bakit tinipid ko yung baon namin. Like, I only deposited $2,000 just to have a account. And then, I make sure na ma-maximize and na-utilize ko yung both banks at the same time. So, another tip that I could give is if you could divide your deposited paychecks into your accounts, it's way easier. Like it's way easier to build a good credit score. Sorry. Like what I did was, I usually put 75% of my salary to the real bank, the Chase. And then I put like 25% on the Advantial, because our car loan was linked to my Advantial account. So, I need a funds to pay our car loan. So, that 25% per cut off will cover that car loan. So, I kind of utilize both of them so that I can have a good credit score or credit standing. What else? Actually, I've talked to my other colleagues about how to build my credit score. Kasi I don't have any idea talaga. It's like, hindi ko talaga mag-gets kung anong importance nitong credit score na ito. So, other tip is you have to call your bank even from a certain time. Like, for example, for about 6 months, you can request to increase your credit limit. Kasi, you need to maintain a credit limit na hindi mo nagagamit. Kumbaga, hindi mo na ma-maximize yung credit limit ng mga cards mo. Credit score, actually, ang kinakount niya naman, yung lahat ng credit limit mo, pinagsasama-sama nila yan. For example, on your credit union, you have like 2,500 credit limit sa credit card mo. And then on your bank, you got like 1,000. Usually, ganito yung start eh. Usually, 1,200 for a start sa bank, yung credit limit mo. My colleagues told me that I have to call my bank to increase my credit limit. So, if you have the time, like you feel na maa-approve ka, like for me, actually 1 year ko na increase yung credit limit ko sa bank. So, it would really help. Kasi ang nagre-reflect sa kanila, kung nagre-reflect sa Transunion is Transunion and Equifax, yan yung mga nag-check ng authorities na nag-check ng credit score. Ang chine-check nila yung available credit limit mo. Kumbaga, hindi mo na ma-max out. And at the same time, dapat na u-utilize mo ang iyong card. Ang thinking natin sa Philippines, when you use a credit card, magastos ka, palautang ka, but here, you have to utilize your credit card. Kahit simpleng pang-grocery mo, ang isang card mo, yung isang card mo pang mortgage mo. And then, I had another bank with Amazon because they offers like $100 when opening. Usually, pag nag-open ka ng credit card dito, may mga, may mga perks sila. Like, they will give you $100 initially or so on. So, I got an Amazon card. Ginagamit ko siya for mga installments. So, they can check na ginagamit ko tong card na to every month. So, usually kumukuha ko doon ng mga stuffs na pwede ko siyang staggered payment. Kasi Amazon offers installment. So, kumukuha ko doon like ng mga RoboBack. Kumuha ko doon just ini-install ko siya for 6 months. Kung ano yung mga medyo mahal na mag-cost sa akin ng hindi ko kayang ibagsak ng malaki, yun yung ini-installment ko. So that the Transunion can check na ni-utilize ko tong card na ito, itong Amazon na to. Noon kasi sabi ko, binigyan na ako ng Amazon pero ayoko na siyang gamitin. Nung nakuha ko na yung $100, parang ayoko na siyang gamitin. So sabi sa akin ng colleague ko, kailangan mo siyang gamitin. Sabi niya, if ayaw mo mag-apply ako ng mga pambayad ko siya for Netflix, mga subscriptions, para lang gumagana siya. So, it's another tip as well. If may mga subscriptions ka, maganda rin na kumukuha ka talaga. Kasi, kailangan mo talaga siyang i-maximize to build your credit score. It will give you benefit in the end. Hindi naman sa pagiging gastadoro yung dito, yung lesson nung paggamit ng credit card. Yun kasi yung thinking nga natin sa Philippines. But here, as long as you are responsible, you know how to pay your bills on time, then you have to utilize your credit card. Even in the Philippines, ganun na yung ginagawa ko. That's why, nung nagpasabay ako, actually, ginawa ko na siya kasi bukod sa pinagkakakitaan ko yung pasabay, bukod sa nalilibang ako, ni-utilize ko yung credit card. Kaya nga nagtataka yung mga nagpapasabay sa akin kasi inaabonohan ko sila. Inaabonohan ko sila kasi ginagamit ko yung card ko. So, even in the Philippines, kapag ginagamit mo yung card mo ng malaki yung purchases mo, madami, gini-utilize mo siya ng madalas, bibigyan kanila ng malaking credit score. And that time, I was building a credit limit kasi pwede ko siyang gamitin sana. At actually, gagamitin ko siya para sa pagpunta namin dito sa Amerika. Like, bibili ako ng ticket namin from Philippines to here, which cost us around 150,000 pesos for 4 of us. So, I was able to build like 350,000 on my credit card in the Philippines because of that. Kaya super thankful talaga ako sa pasabay. If you were able to backtrack my vlog and dun sa mga nasa Philippines, you can actually do the pasabay as well. It just needs your perseverance and you gotta enjoy what you are doing. So we're going back to the credit score. What else pa ba? Actually, it took me a year to have a good standing. And then, what else? It impacts my ability to apply for house mortgage. And then, it impacts my ability to apply for mortgage for my dream car. I'll share something about it. Doon sa mga friends ko sa FB, alam nila kung ano yung car na yun. But it was really worth it. I will share also my experience on how I was able to apply and be approved for that special car. I will teach also how you can do it as well. But for now, hindi pa kasi siya nare-release. Medyo matagal yung lineup niya. So once it was released, I will share on how anyone could make it possible as well. So ano pa ba sa credit score? Ano pa bang tips ko sa credit score? Yun, you have to maximize it. Just know that you gotta pay it on time. And wag din too early ka magbabayad. It should be reflected in Transunion that ni-utilize mo siya. Kasi if you pay earlier, like for example, you use your card now and then you want to pay now as well, it will not reflect in the Transunion na hindi mo siya na-maximize. So, technically, kung gusto mo magtira ng credit limit sa card mo, syempre, kailangan mo nga naman siyang bayaran. Wag mo talaga siyang babayaran ng buo. Dapat, like, 2 days before the due date or, yeah, like, 2 days before the due date, magtira ka man lang kahit $20 or $10. Basta wag mo siyang babayaran ng maaga. Kasi, kailangan siya mag-reflect sa Transunion. So, ito yung mga bagay na gusto kong malaman before, pero wala ako masyadong nakikitang resources. And at the same time, when I asked other people that I know were not really that very transparent about it. Kumbaga, they keep it private. Siguro, yeah, kailangan ng delikadesa for your credit score. But of course, for me, like before na wala talaga akong kalam-alam kung ano ba tong credit score na ito, I wish I can help people na nalilito din about it. So, I hope this vlog was able to reach people na madaming confusion when you went here. Kasi madami nga talagang confusion dito. So, as much as possible, I really wanted to share kahit mga simple journey lang na meron ako. Kasi, I know the feeling when I started here na sobrang naive talaga. Wala akong alam. Puro sabi-sabi lang yung mapapakinggan ko. So, I hope this vlog helps other people as well. So, yun lang naman. Thanks for watching!